Food irradiation. Food irradiation is a process of treating food with a specific dosage of ionizing radiation. This treatment slows or halts spoilage by retarding enzymatic action or destroying microorganisms, and it can also inactivate foodborne pathogenic organisms. Further applications include sprout inhibition, delay of ripening, increase of juice yield, and improvement of rehydration. Advantage of food irradiation. Pathogenic reduction generates short-lived and transient radicals. Example, the hydroxyl radical in hydrogen atoms and solvated electrons that in turn damages the bonds in DNA molecules, causing disruption in genetic makeup of microbes beyond its ability to repair. The target organisms ceases all the processes of maturation and reproduction. Shelf life extensions. Low doses of radiation can prolong the shelf life of many fruits and vegetables. For example, irradiating strawberries extends their refrigerated shelf life up to 3 weeks without decay or shrinkage versus 3 to 5 days for untreated berries. Irradiation also causes delay in sprouting and ripening, adding to shelf life. Insect disinfection. Irradiation of spices, herbs, and dry vegetable seasonings. It is an alternative to the use of chemicals or fumigants such as ethylene oxide and methyl bromide. Moreover, unlike chemicals, irradiation does not leave any residues that lead to reinfestation. Sterilization. Irradiation can also be used to sterilize food, which can then be stored for years without refrigeration. Sterilized food are used in hospitals for patients with severely impaired immune systems, such as patients with AIDS or undergoing chemotherapy. Preservation. Unlike canning, using irradiation to preserve foods requires no additional liquid, nor does it cause the loss of natural juices. Destruction of microbes or any other living cells in food makes it spoilage and decomposition free. Irradiation of meat and poultry. Treating raw meat and poultry at slaughter plants with high doses or irradiation can cause elimination of E. coli, Salmonella, and Campylobacter. Irradiation of animal feeds could also prevent the spread of Salmonella and other pathogens to livestock through feeds. Mechanism. During irradiation, foods are exposed briefly to a radiant energy source within the shielded facility. There are three sources of radiation approved for use on foods: gamma rays, X rays, and electron beams. Gamma rays are emitted from radioactive form of the element cobalt 60. X-rays are produced by reflecting a high energy stream of electrons of a target substance into food. Electron beam is similar to X-rays and is a stream of high energy electrons propelled from an electron accelerator into food. Applications: prevention of foodborne illness, food preservation and shelf life extension, control of insects, delay of sprouting and ripening, sterilization and insect disinfestations, quarantine control. Use of chemical preservatives. The purpose of using chemical agent as a preservative is to retard food spoilage caused by microorganisms. Partial preservation of this spoilage can be achieved through the use of refrigeration, drying, freezing, and fermentation. The use of chemical additives and preservatives will prolong the shelf life of the food even further. Preservatives may also serve as antioxidants, stabilizers, firming agents, moisture retainers. Chemicals that function to preserve the food are generally added after the food has been processed and before it is packaged. Certain chemicals have been used either accidentally or intentionally for centuries and include sodium chloride, sugar, acids, alcohols, and components of smoke. In addition to preservation, these compounds contribute to the quality and identity of the products and are applied through processing procedures such as salting and smoking. Different chemical preservatives are used. 1. Traditional chemical food preservatives, salt and sugar. 2. Acidulants, benzoic acid, sorbic acid, lactic acid. 3. Gaseous chemical food preservatives, sulfur dioxide and sulfides, carbon dioxide. Fourth, antioxidants. Fifth, color additives. Sixth, flavor additives. Seventh, sweeteners. 8. Emulsifiers.